A freezing night, snow whipping through empty city streets. A black homeless man, trembling in a torn grey coat, spots a white woman trapped in her car, headlights flickering, engine dead. He could have walked away, but what he did next changed everything. On the corner of Elm Street, under a flickering street lamp, sat Marcus Hill, a 48-year-old black homeless man with short salt and pepper hair, a thin beard, and kind but tired brown eyes. His clothes were old, a ripped grey winter coat, fingerless gloves, and worn-out boots dusted with snow. As snowflakes hit his rough face, he huddled near a trash can fire for warmth. Then, he heard it. A faint sound of someone crying. Across the street, a white woman in her early 30s, blonde hair tied in a messy bun, wearing a long beige coat and red scarf, sat inside a silver SUV. The engine coughed weakly before dying. She hit the steering wheel in panic. Marcus grabbed his old blanket and ran through the storm. "You okay, ma'am?" he asked through chattering teeth. She looked scared but desperate. "My phone died, and I can't get the car started," she said. He nodded, opened the hood, and began tinkering using a rusty screwdriver he'd kept for years. Snow piled on his shoulders, but he didn't stop. Minutes later, the engine roared to life. The woman's eyes filled with tears. "How can I thank you?" she asked. Marcus smiled faintly. "Just stay warm tonight." He walked away into the blizzard, disappearing down the dark alley. Morning sunlight reflected off the same street. The woman, whose name was Emily Parker, drove back, searching for him. She found Marcus asleep beside the same trash can, wrapped in that same tattered blanket. She knelt beside him, gently shook his shoulder. "Marcus, right? You saved me last night." He blinked in confusion. "Oh, hey, glad you made it home safe." Emily smiled and handed him a hot coffee and a brown bag filled with food. "You didn't have to help me, but you did. So now I want to help you." Marcus looked stunned. "Help me?" She nodded. "I run a small auto repair business. Come work for me." Weeks passed. Marcus, now in clean blue overalls, stood in her garage, wiping grease off his hands with a smile. His beard trimmed, his eyes bright. Customers greeted him warmly. The man who once had nothing now fixed cars and helped others every day. Emily often told her customers, "He's the best mechanic I've ever met." Marcus would just chuckle and say, "Guess helping someone in the snow wasn't such a bad idea after all." Sometimes, the smallest act of kindness can thaw the coldest nights. This is Union Show, where every story reminds you humanity still exists,